Mark your calendars. The AZ Oktoberfest 2025 is happening 31st of October to November 2nd at the iconic Nitro. Mark your calendars. The AZ Oktoberfest 2025 is happening 31st of October to November 2nd at the iconic Nitro compound in Maricopa, Arizona. This track is next level with huge elevation, massive jumps, and fast technical layouts that keep the action intense all weekend long. Add some night racing under the lights and perfect fall desert weather with temperatures from 70s to the low 80s, and you have the ultimate RC weekend. Classes include novice, sportsman, intermediate, pro, 40 plus, short course truck, and you have the open class. This is for any skill level as a second buggy class. And of course, they have a 16 and under class with their dedicated 16 and under final. Race and hang out with RC stars like Ryan Mayfield, Spencer Rivkin, Spencer Heckert, Camden Lime, and the Iceman, Mason Fuller. They have a massive raffle from all the sponsors that participated, live coverage by Mod Live Media. This is one race you don't want to miss. Follow the Nitro Compound on Facebook and Instagram for more details, and get ready to send it at the AZ Oktoberfest.
Techno RC. Techno RC is a championship-winning manufacturer of high-performance A-scale, 10-scale, nitro, and electric RC buggies and trucks. With a worldwide dealer network, USA and Europe-based headquarters, comprehensive warranty program, and global race support, Techno RC is excellence in RC. View the full lineup of Techno RC race-proven vehicles by visiting www.technorc.com.
One more is all you win. Oh my God. That's left. My retirement present is so close.
5 seconds.
Where's Coelho?
Oh, there is.
Nah, he made it through.
He won't.
Oh, no one of them will now.
Time.
What's David?
Finish now.
He's done it.
Fuck yes!
Yes.
Oh,
That's good.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations.
Nitro is the glory, but e-buggy pays the bills. Welcome to the No Name RC podcast. Get ready for some serious bench racing. But be warned, we speak our minds, express our thoughts, and sometimes things can get a little rowdy.
hate, and he just was influenced by the hate coming from the left, the hate coming from the right.
And let's get back to more club racing and less of this grabbing racing.
It's hard not to be arrogant when you're always right.
See what I mean? That's exactly why people call you arrogant, Max.
You may not agree with everything we say, but it's definitely worth a listen.
And our pick, can you stop whatever you're doing?
Join your host, Lefty the Great, with co-hosts and guests as they get together to chat RC.
Hey, after that race that I watched this morning, I have to talk about it.
Here we go. $100 right here, $100 throw. Oh no! I like this.
Yes, indeed. Nitro's the glory. But E-Buggy pays the bills. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our last IFMAR World Championships recap show. Thank you, Pekko Evening, a.k.a. The Parrot, for all your hard work and being a part of this. I greatly appreciate it. Doing a live every day is not the easiest thing to do in the world, but thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate it. And I think the people have appreciated you coming on her. And you even have your own emoji now. So if you are a YouTube member, you know, You
How does
gotta.
it look? I want to see it.
You have to go on YouTube to see it.
Okay.
We also got this one, my favorite one. It's me choking JQ. There we go. So we got some emojis. If you're a YouTube member, you can use them. Do you need a fill-in for Max? I'm available. What's up, Danny Paz? You're driving, Lance. He's driving to Florida. I will see Lance and Danny Wednesday night in Oklahoma at Shaw's Truck Nationals. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be doing some RC this weekend. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Pico, 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 Pico.
That's me.
What's up, Michael Elrod? What's up, Steve Bate? What's up? Bauman's in the house. We got Ashley Patterson. What's up, Ashley JWRC? We got BJ in the house. We got 86 people watching. If you are watching on the Facebook, come on over to the YouTube. We got cool emojis if you're a YouTube member. We got super chats. Let's finish this week off with some good super chats for us because Pekko I have to pay Pekko, right? You know, I'm paying him for his time here. So we had a very good super chat yesterday. Thank you to everybody that has given us super chats. But last day for him. So Pekko is not going to have Vegemite sandwiches unless he likes them, which he does.
Actually, I had just earlier. I had it. They're good. But dude, it has been a long week. Literally. Because the race was like super long this time.
It was.
And well, I think they need to stay there one more day. And then the day after that, they will have that prize giving.
No, they had the prize given last night, I think.
No. At least it showed in the schedule they had that the banquet will be. There will be the one rain day, and then the banquet will be.
Oh, right. Well, I think
most of the people are leaving on like Wednesday or something.
I wonder where the banquet's going to be, because if they hire the hall, obviously they need to do it on the day. But it's part of the worlds. What's up, Joey Fisher? Happy belated birthday to you. What's up, Richard Cameron? How are you? Mike Lopes. Benno, how you doing? Joe Kleiner. Hopefully we're going to get some JQ comments today. I don't know. Where is JQ? He was quiet yesterday's show. I'm surprised he didn't get her. Tell him a message and say, come into and send messages and stir up the chat. We want to say thank you all, the NNRC squad around the world who have made this possible. Don't forget to share this out. We got 83 people watching. Let's get 100 in here. We did do 2 recap shows over the weekends, but I figured you guys were all doing RC or relaxing. Great, good stuff. Big shout out to the YouTube members. We are now up to the YouTube members. You guys get fun things like personalized emojis, which you can post up in the chat, as well as early access. We got some podcasts coming out. I do have a few podcasts coming out while I am going to be on the road, going to do some RC racing and doing some meeting all my RC family on the road for the next few weeks. So that's going to be fun. A big shout out. You can also be a patron. The patron helps as well. We greatly appreciate that. All proceeds help support this podcast. Here you can see I got a new feature. I got the comments they're popping up in the very bottom right hand corner. Also, a big shout out to these sponsors. They are that make this possible. Remember, showing the sponsors some love shows the podcast I love. They are J Concepts, High Tech RC, Sidewinder Fuel, Latara Racing, Invisible Speed, ML Toys, Side Piece Racing, Dollar Hobbies, Get Shit Done Coffee, Elite RC Productions, RC Project, Mayako, Techno RC, Beach RC, Racecraft USA, and Clinic RC. All righty. Well, let's get crack-a-lacking, Pekko, because it was an interesting day. It was not the finals that I thought we'd have, but congratulations to Marcus Kaerup. It's the finals that he wanted.
Yeah, for sure. And also the last qualifier was interesting because it was way different. They said that the weather was much warmer during the night. That's why the track wasn't that damp in the morning. And they were actually doing quite fast laps. So there could have been a possibility that Ongaro would have started first, but then he made a mistake. It was done.
This is true. The track was a lot different. It dried out a lot faster. I remember messaging and saying, wow, the track's a lot faster. I hope we ain't going to look like idiots saying that there's no way that Ongaro can TQ this.
Yeah, but that was the case before, but this time it was different. We cannot look at the future. We're just saying what we think, dude.
Exactly.
And sometimes we're wrong.
Do
Hey,
you think?
where is the flag, dude?
Oh yes, I forgot. Here you go. I'm waving this. It's not a Danish flag, but I saw that Kaerup had his Danish flag. Well done, Europe. Split once again. USA takes 2-wheel drive. Europe takes 4-wheel drive. And I think that
Europe took the real class,
Oh shit! Not with the real class. Europe won it. Of course, it's the real class now because Europe took it. I would say that Europe needs to get themselves a 2-wheel drive in here at some point.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
I think next time it will happen. There is some guy named Marcus Kaerup.
He probably should have won 2-wheel drive, but he didn't. And
should have, but I think it was the pressure probably. But I think he will be fine in the next 2 Wheelie Worlds for sure.
Absolutely. We do have a poll going on in the YouTube. It is basically what was more impressive of Kaerup's 2 titles. This kid's a 2-time world champion in less than a month, well, just over a month. E-buggy worlds or 4-wheel drive worlds. So go in there. We got 44 votes. We got a few polls today. When we get to 100 votes in there, we'll do it. We'll close it and start another one. We will get to who the biggest disappointment is. We do have winners and losers. We will cover the Runnafalk Fen incident that people think he was a hack, but we have looked at it. We have pictures. We have slowed it down, and we have come to a conclusive decision here. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Do you want to? So qualifying was a little bit interesting. Nobody switched to Ron. Rivkin was unable to make it, which I think is probably. We'll talk about that. And it stayed the same. So the top 10, the starting lineup stayed the same. Nobody got knocked out. Cole Tallard was in there, which I thought was good. The only other people besides, I think Rivkin had to TQ, Kato had to TQ, and Yuna or Zaliski needed a top 4 run in order to
something like that.
Knock him out.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen.
Nothing really happened. It was close that who is it? Brock could have got a TQ in the last run, but he said in the interview that he was running a newer tire, so it had to come in during the run, and at the end he was doing the best lap. So if he would have gone with the best tires possible, I think he could have been the top qualifier on the last run and started 3rd. But
yeah, he did not. And to be honest, I think Schumacher was kind of the whole 4-wheel drive. The first day they were good. Kobovac was very good.
First day they were super good, but now in the last days they were a bit disappointing.
They were. Not the debut they want. Not debut, but not the
race they would have wanted for sure.
Yeah, for their new 4-wheel drive, but still not bad. It's medium.
Oh, you know what? Funny story about the fire alarm. They had that. Everybody from the hotel came down except Michael. He didn't wake up for the fire alarm.
No way. He slept through the fire alarm? Dude, I think...
It's like every time I have been in the same hotel room with him, he has his fucking alarm so loud that every time it's on, I get scared when it goes off. Like literally. I remember the first time he had it on, I was like sleeping and then it went on and I was like, what is happening?
Does he sleep if there's headsets on too?
No. He's
dude, I think he's burnt out.
Incredible. Yeah.
I think he's burnt out. I think he needs a vacation.
Yeah.
He said that at the e-buggy worlds, and then he went to like EOS.
Yeah.
He has been doing nonstop.
Yeah. And I can imagine it's not the easiest.
It's not. Travel is not easy. It's a lot, right? Especially the type of travel he's doing and pressure and testing and doing all this type of stuff. No time for yourself. I think he said to Oshin asked him about at the e-buggy worlds, how's his new car? His like real car. And he goes, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really drive it. He's not home to drive it. So
what? A new car?
Yeah, he got like a real car, like a new bought himself a new car.
He had that for a long time. Already 1 year or something.
Lance says wimp. Lance says this as he's about to be on a 13-week tour. I think he's on race number 4 of 13.
But
or
I
5.
mean, yeah, but it's different to like if you're not racing,
Hey, it's a lot of work, no matter what.
It is. It is a lot of work for sure. But like on top of the traveling and stuff you need to do, you still need to perform on the highest level.
Exactly. I would agree there. So
but
maybe a little vacation
from Lance is doing an incredible job for sure.
Yeah, they are. And you know what? I want to give a big shout out and kudos to the Hills RC Club. They did an excellent job. It looked like at the Worlds. I've heard nothing but positive things. All the volunteers that helped out, it looked great. I would say that the last 2 Worlds we went to, even the e-buggy Worlds we went to, the guys in Portugal did a good job. The guys here did a great job. And thank you, Tyler Brown. He says, I'll pay for the flight and hotel if Pekko and Max can place first and second at RC 117.5 club race. Well, Pekko might.
Yeah, that's what I was just coming to. Like Max, that might be hard.
Max is RC. Max is no slouch when it comes to RC, but he is definitely not as fast as he used to be because he's got a girlfriend now, and when you got girlfriends, you get slower.
Yeah, and he has
Tyler Brown for the super chat,
and he has the planet to save. Also.
That's right. He has the planet to save. He is all about the planet, saving the planet. And I don't know if he'll fly to America. He can't catch a train there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into Pekko needs to move to America, said Jerry Fisher. Why? He's traveling around the world. He's going to China for like 5 weeks here shortly. So it'll be good. You're muted, Pekko.
Yeah, I was
get like me.
But yeah, that would be also nice. But I think we have good things here in Finland, so I don't think I would never like literally move to USA. But maybe for some time it would be nice.
I'd like for you to come to the Carpet Championship race next year. That'd be good.
Yeah, it would be cool. But this year it cannot happen because I'm in China.
You are in China. Max says, got a girlfriend and got fed a lot of food. Max is definitely taking his father now. All right. Let's get onto it. Should we just get right into A1? Because
nothing really happened in the qualifying, so I think we can move to the finals. I didn't watch the practice finals. Something happened in the practice final or not?
Shit. I watched it, but I can't remember. It was fun. But practice finals.
I can check it if there is something worth to mention.
I still say we should, instead of a practice final, it should be an LCQ. B main run.
Yeah, they could run the final with 11 guys. So yeah, it would be fun because there's still like 1 hour between. So they could run a practice, like they could run a B main and a practice final. Because it's kind of between in the breaks anyway. Like the practice final, before that there will be a long break, and after that there will be a long break. So they could just fit in a one B main. And it would be fun. Because it doesn't play for the B man, so it's just race for the win, basically. It would be interesting for sure.
I would agree. IFMAR needs to make that. You know what I noticed too, Pekko? I think that was the referee on the driver's stand. He actually had a camera on his hat, which I thought was a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
So
he can say if he didn't see some situation, he can show the video, and it didn't happen.
Thank you, Kevin. We greatly appreciate that. I think that's Kevin Caston. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. Help us reach our goal of 10 super chats or become a YouTube member, and you get to use these cool emojis that I'm posting in there. Mike Winders, how are you? Thank you. You have tuned in every week, every day this week as well, and graciously donated via the super chats. We greatly appreciate it, sir. See you at INS at Hoosier in a couple of weeks, which I'm actually looking forward to going to. I'm actually going to try and turn some laps at Hoosier. Yeah.
That place looks dialed.
It is dialed. It's big.
That I have. You know what? I have never ever run 10 scale off road on US clay.
Wow, this is a new track.
That's still in my bucket list, you know.
Yeah, but Hoosier is a glue track.
But it's a dirt track.
Yeah, but it's very
Dirt with
highly glued.
slicks. Yeah, I know, but dirt with slicks. Never ever done that before. And I actually, one Finnish guy went there because he was working in USA. He went there. He said it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The place was amazing. So
I'm
someday I'm gonna take my 10-scale cars and go test it for sure.
So Benno brings up a good point. Did you think the guys was a little processional, no real overtaking opportunities? I would say so. Unless you made a mistake or forced yourself in.
The thing is that I have been thinking maybe these guys are just too good. They don't do any mistakes. That's why you cannot try to pass, you know?
Well, I mean, when they do make a mistake, like I think Fenn did by going a little bit wide and Ronafal got in there, then they say that it's a hack, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not. But yeah,
it's hard racing.
Yeah, it is hard racing. Sometimes it hurts. But yeah, I mean, maybe they are just too good, you know?
There you go. Lance says, I know a guy that can make it happen, Pekko.
Oh, yeah.
I think Lance wants to bring you to a FRCC race and then take you to some American races. What's up, Jason? Thank you, sir. There's more where this came from. Pekko dance.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Lance. Pekko is a strong young man, too, so he can lift tables and chairs and all that stuff, too. He's a viral young man. He can do a lot of things. Yeah, I would have to say, thank you, Lance McDonald. We greatly appreciate that. Lance graciously donated yesterday as well. Thank you very much. I would say that I guess A1 was not as exciting. We did have a pull away from it was at first, but I always thought that Fenn was kind of tentative in A1. Like his car did not look as good as Ronafalk's car. Ronafalk's car looked better. Obviously, Kaerup was out front. Ongaro was behind him too. But I have the video here. I actually have the video here. So let's bring that up because people are going to talk about this. Do I have this? Let's watch the fast motion one first.
Back on up now. The first bit of daylight that Ongaro saw where a small mistake there from Kev. We talked about it. Nobody has gone 5 minutes without.
And let's bring up the slow-mo. Can I stop it? I don't know if I can stop it.
Stop it. Yeah.
Not on this.
It just goes wide. Ronafalk makes the attack and Fenn got the worst out of it. When I was watching, I was like, oof. That's not good. I wonder how Bayer was in this situation. Was he like, yeah, or like, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a hard position for Bayer to be in, I would say. So everybody on the internet thinks that Ronafal hacked him. I think it's a racing incident, but then people are going to say I'm being biased because I like Ronafal.
Is in front of him when they are accelerating from the corner.
You know what? Lance is an RD. What do you think, Lance?
He's already like, look, Fenn goes wide. Ronafalk is inside. He's already front of him. Bye-bye.
Pekko says bye-bye. Oh, my God. Actually, I think I have the pictures here. Hold on. Let me bring them up. Actually, here's a good picture. Now, I will say that Ronafalk did hit Kobovic, I think.
Yeah.
In A3.
Yeah.
At near the end, if you watched it.
Yeah, I did.
But
I watched it.
I think that was a hit.
Yeah.
Between Norway and Sweden. Sweden. But I'm okay with this. I don't know.
I mean, people are saying that Ronafalk went super wide, but he was doing just a Greg Degani block pass, you know.
Thank you, Bauman.
Thanks, Bauman.
We're just getting into the kerfuffle. Let's see. Droid Smith. Ronafalk came out very wide, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. It's a proper Greg Degani block pass.
But I also feel that Fenn was kind of holding Ronafalk up. Ronafalk had way more pace than him at that point. Yeah. And he has to go for that gap. It's the only way he could get around him, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the Fend made a mistake and Ronofalk was attacking him. So I mean, if it would have been bad, I mean, like if Ronofalk would have hit him in the like, if he would have T-boned him, it would have been bad. But now they went just side by side, and Fend was behind of him already. So it's just a racing incident.
Is it clean? No.
No,
Is it
but it's
a racing incident? Yes. And the referee deemed it a racing incident. Is it maybe a little bit upset between teammates after that?
yeah,
I would
for sure.
I would hope so.
For sure. But I mean, that's racing. That's the world championship. You want to race hard, dude. It's not a fucking like a I'm just here playing with the boys. It's like I want to win this worlds.
I think if Ronafalk could have gotten around him a little earlier, it might have been a I think he had something for Kaerup. I think he did. Because Ongaro didn't
like,
in that time.
Yeah, I mean, like if he would have T-boned him, that would have been bad. It would have been a mistake from Ronofalk, and he should have got penalized from that. But now the referee saw that and he said that it was a racing incident, so case closed. Basically.
And I think everybody calling him a hack, they would fucking do that to their best friend for a fucking bowling trophy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
He's a hack. You would do that for a bowling trophy and then shit yourself and cry that you didn't get it right. So everybody stop your noise like you haven't done that before. You know what? I do that to Danny Paz in a heartbeat. And more.
Yeah.
Because he would do it to me. I'm gonna put up A2 here because it was
actually the first practice was the best race of this race again, which proves that we don't need a practice final. It needs to be the first main.
Well, here is A2.
Marcus made a mistake, and I think he's gonna pass Ongaro in this also because he went behind the Fend and he passed Fend, and yeah, I think it's.
So here's A2, and I would tell you that I think Ongaro was setting up Kaerup for this pass over because Ongaro was the only one kind of downsiding the triple that triple.
And actually, talking about the A1, Marcus did a single on the left side a couple times actually, and that shows that he's super smart. That if he doesn't feel the flow, he has the balls to back out and don't do the jump and still be in front of Ongaro after that. You know, sometimes people are like, you don't feel it that you will go over and then you still punch it and then you make a mistake. But here he backed off a bit and he was fine. I think he did it that like 3 times or something.
Smart driving.
Yeah, exactly. It shows that he's smart. Ongaro made a mistake in the control practice. That's why Marcus won.
Yeah, I thought, and I'm looking at this now. We're at 3 minutes and 35 seconds. I was like, all right, Ronafalk has something for Kaerup, but then something happened to Ronafalk. I probably see it later, and he just kind of lost touch with these two guys.
Yeah.
Kaz says, let interview Fend and David after. And well, unfortunately, they didn't do that.
They should have. They
should have, though.
They should have had the both in the same interview.
That would have been good.
Scott in the middle and Fend left side, Ronafalk right side. How was the racing, dudes?
That was crazy. How do you feel about that?
Actually, you know what? Bayer in the center asking the questions.
I don't know. Bayer is kind of man. Ongaro is clearing that every time.
Yeah.
Davey Bottom made the pass of the fucking weekend right there in the C main. As well. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. I have a timestamp.
I didn't watch the C, man.
You know what? I'm gonna let's see what our poll is right here. Our poll is at 58 votes. Carry up and let's shut this down at 75 votes, and then I'll put up another poll if we thought that Ronafalk was a hack, the incident on Fend was a hack or not.
No.
Ronafalk monger it on the hip jump for memory. I have mangled mangled.
Yeah, after the pass he tried. Yeah, Ronnie Falk made a mistake on the big jump.
Yeah, these two kind of pull away. And Ongaro is trying, though. I have to give Ongaro. You can see the different type of driving styles here, because Ongaro goes really wide around this. Well, not right there, but he was earlier. He was going really wide around that corner, coming onto the straightaway.
Kaerup made a mistake there. Small.
Excellent coverage by RC Race Media too.
Yeah,
good job. I know those guys are tired.
For sure. Wait that long.
Dude, I thought Ongaro was gonna get him like at some point.
I was hoping for it, that we will see a third final battle.
The Viking kiss, says Bauman. Ooh, yeah, that's where he makes a mistake. And I'm like, ooh, Ongaro, almost there. At this point, I'm like,
go
ahead.
I have seen the move before from Ongaro, this jumping pass, and you will repass him. I wonder where he did that before.
Ongaro is all on his ass. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know all about that. Dude, Ongaro is hounding Kaerup. Kaerup did a good job to hold off a very hard charge in Ongaro.
Yeah, I mean, if you keep the line, there is no way to pass unless this jump. But look at that. Perfect.
Yep. And then he fucks it up right there.
And then he did in the rear, yeah.
If he wouldn't have messed it up right there, I think it would have been.
It was actually, it was the last lap.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't.
But,
yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. But you can see here, if it would have been someone else than Marcus, maybe he would have like started to panic or something, you know. But he was just like in his own head, just racing his own race. He just see, oh, Davide Ongaro is flying past, but he's just going too fast, so he cannot make the corner, and he just cuts the inside and keeps the place.
Yeah, because Ongaro can't get on the brakes fast.
That's actually exactly the same situation that I had with Ongaro in Philippines.
What was Ongaro thinking right there, though?
I don't know. Maybe he tried to punch it inside or something. Yeah, it looks like he tried to punch it inside, but he didn't manage to do that.
Yeah. And then we was denied a A3. But not for Kaerup. I will give Kaerup this. He celebrated a lot better than Brock.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it was a good try from Ongaro, but couldn't stick it.
No, he could not.
It was close.
He could not. It was. I was hoping we got robbed of an A3. Then there's Kaerup, 18 years old, 2-time world champion, 2-time European champion. Well, almost 18.
Oh, he can drink soon.
On Europe.
Exactly.
Good job to that young man. Good job to him.
Yeah, amazing job.
Well done. Everybody giving him his congratulations. That's what it's all about. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love the emotion. I love it. That's a big trophy too.
It is. It is amazing trophy. Much better than his HK Euros Worlds.
Well, I found out about that. Y'all messaged me about that. He said that they got, those weren't the trophies they're supposed to have. Those are the trophies that they had to do in a rush because they got screwed out of the trophies.
Oh, that sucks.
I also found out about the charging table too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would agree with Ben.
We have been causing problems.
Well, they just explained about the charging table. Why it was a charging table and not charging at the table. Beto says Brock's celebration could have been called anything but a celebration. People are different, man. People show their emotions differently.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I was glad to see his dad there. You know, his dad's there rocking a Dolce and Gabbana about. And I think when you look at this, when you think of this, is kind of how RC started for a lot of people. You know, their father sons, father daughters, and
same for me also.
Yeah, I wish it was for me, but for me and my son, but it isn't. But this is kind of the core of RC right here. A father with a son who just won a world championship.
Yeah.
And I don't think you could get more RC racing than this picture right here.
Exactly.
And that's a great story. A wonderful story.
I remember when this guy was like 10 and he looked like a doll, you know?
He did look like a doll.
Yeah. It was I don't know, he was super small and baby face, you know?
He's a world champion now, buddy.
Now he's two-time world champion.
Two-time European champion. Impressive. I was reading a post about Tebow, and he was talking about Aiden Horn. And he said he remember when Aiden and his brother were running around the pool like little kids. And they were calling him the furry belly guy because he must have had her on his belly. And they were in the pool. And he said to his wife, that's when I said I could really see myself having kids. And he had kids a little bit later. So it's these guys are growing up watching fast guys are now beating these guys, you know?
Yeah.
And that's 35 world championships for Team Associated. That's pretty fucking impressive.
It is. It is impressive.
Very impressive. Man, I'm super happy for this young man. Super happy for him.
Yeah, me too. And we got a new world champion.
Yes, we got 2 new world champions.
Exactly, 2 new. And actually, someone made a comment that Marcus was the first guy to win worlds, 8-scale worlds, and 10-scale worlds the same year.
Well, that's because they're not usually on the same year.
Yes, but he was the first one.
Well, because they have an e-buggy worlds. They never had an e-buggy worlds prior to this.
Exactly, but he's the worst one.
Yeah, but there's never going to be another chance to do it because they're never going to be in the same
there
year.
will be.
Only e-buggy.
Next time. Yeah, exactly.
Only e-buggy.
It's 8-scale, dude. E-buggy is also 8-scale.
All right, we're going to end our poll. 59% say that his four-wheel drive win was more impressive.
No, I would say that his 8-scale win was more impressive.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because he is a 8-scale, 10-scale guy.
I would agree with you on that one.
That's what he was doing all the time, and he was a contender. It's before the race. Everybody was saying that he might have a chance to win, but before the 8-scale worlds, who said that he's gonna win?
Nobody.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I would say that this the 8-scale worlds were for sure more impressive, but still this is impressive also.
I would say so, but I would agree that most people thought he would be a contender to a winner here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting up another poll here in the YouTube chat. I'm going to let this play because I think we go to the C main here shortly, which was very good as well. Let me go forward. We can watch that because David Bonner made a beautiful pass in that.
What?
I'm going to the C main.
Someone said this win had a lot of different factors than the 8-scale worlds didn't have.
Like
what?
Yeah, give us some examples.
Yeah. What is the different factor?
Because nobody expected Kaerup to win the 8-scale e-buggy worlds.
Maybe his.
I just like this guy because he's a Star Wars fan. He has
and someone was saying that this world had everyone there. The e-buggy worlds had some notable drivers sitting out. I would say it was the same amount. Here in this race, Mayfield and Cavalieri wasn't there, and I think they would have been the same level as Phelan, Mason Fuller would have been at the e-buggy worlds. So
I would have to agree with you there. I see the only person that probably could have made a difference that wasn't at the e-buggy worlds was somebody like Mason Fuller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe a Phelan.
But the problem is that JC tires were not the best there. Okay. So also that plays along for that race.
With Marcus taking another world championship, think we'll see a change in the tides as we go into the Nitro Worlds next year, like one of the younger, newer NA Sense drivers winning compared to Fens, Mayfield, Ongaros, Runnerfolks, etc. Maybe.
I think, yeah, we'll see. Marcus was quite fast at the Nitro Euros, but he still had some problems. I think he flamed out or something during the semifinal, but he wasn't as fast as he was in the Ibaki World. So I think for him in Nitro, the problem is still the feeling with the like throttle and stuff like that. So I think if he does more practice, I think he will be in the mix for sure.
Also, he doesn't put a lot of time into it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have the time to put into it.
Yeah.
I'm just finishing up the poll. I would say that people think Ongaro is old. Ongaro is only 22, 3 years old.
No,
he's not. He's 24, I think. Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
He's max age.
24 or 25.
No, one of the two. But he's not old by any means. He's just been doing this for a long time. Mike Winder says fee for Nitro Worlds next year. I don't know. Could be, but that's a long race to win.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the former two-wheel drive champion wasn't there.
I
don't think it would have made a difference.
Yeah.
And he didn't win four-wheel drive.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're talking about forward.
No X-rays, in fact, made the final at the two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I think when you're thinking of a young driver that will do well at the Worlds next year, you have to throw Mason Fuller in there. He's only 20.
Yeah.
I think the fast guys will be fast. I think Kaerup can do well there as well.
Yeah.
But man, Nitro is a whole different animal.
But it will be a 8-scale Worlds next year will be a big tire game because now we didn't see that many European tire brands, and we know that JC tires are running out faster than most of the tires from Europe. So that will be a factor also at that race. So, we'll see.
We will see. Alex says Ongaro has 40 years experience at 25 years old. I just want to see the Davy Bada pass because this is really good. And then I want to go into our final position, A final. The A3 final wasn't nothing special, to be honest. Ongaro kind of ran away with it. Fenn's car looked amazing, like the best it's looked the entire weekend. Did you figure out what JQ phone call was all about? I haven't spoken to JQ since then.
No.
Pekko would know more than me.
I'm not sure.
Rowe should do good at Worlds next year. His home away from home track, only 2 hours away. Well, guess what? I would expect him to be in the final, but guess what? Lachlan Donnelly, this is his home track. And everybody was expecting him to be in the finals, and he was not.
I think that's just the extra pressure.
Yeah.
If you like do a lot of laps and try to get the max out, then you create pressure for yourself.
Ooh, there it was. Sorry.
That was the pass.
Yes. It was beautiful. It's what Ongaro was trying to do.
What? That's nothing special.
That was a good fucking pass.
Made a mistake. He just jumped this jump.
Oh, he did make a mistake. It's still a good pass.
Yeah, it's a good pass, but it's not the best pass of this race for sure.
I'm sure you would do a better pass, Pekko.
No. I think Burak made a better pass at some point.
Let's go through our top 10.
A1 or something like that.
Let's go through our top 10 here. All right. So we had Kaerup in first, David Ongaro, Dakota fan, Burak Kilik, very impressed with him. I have him as my winner in four-wheel drive. Rana Falk, Daniel Kobovic, Orlowski, Brock Champlin, Cole Tollard, and Chase Lemieux. In 11th, Spencer Rifkin, who I have as my biggest loser.
Yeah. I would agree.
Invisible Speed is in the chat. I think they're talking about the phone call that a certain company might have called you and asked for setup help, JQ. You started to tell the story, but I never heard it because I wasn't in her. When that was going on. We'll just let this play while we're doing this. I actually have to spin the wheel here shortly. Spin the wheel. All right. Do you want to get into winners and losers, Pekko? Because I have some winners and losers.
Let's do that.
All right. So we're going to go with two-wheel drive. Winners and losers drivers. I have Brock, Davey, Kata, and Boda, as my winners. Right?
Yeah, I would agree.
As my losers, I have Fend, Ronafalk, Ongaro, and Donnelly as my losers.
Yeah,
I think they all lost, right?
Yeah.
Four-wheel drive winners, I have Kaerup, Burak, Tallard. I should add Chase Lemieux to that for making the A final.
Yeah.
I will give him that.
Yeah.
Losers, Rivkin, Ronafalk, Orlowski, Donnelly, Bada, Schimmel, Hotman.
I would agree again.
Schmedium, I have Fend, Kobovic, Kato. I forgot to do a Schmedium for two-wheel drive. Brands, I would say in two-wheel drive, it was Schumacher and AE. What happened? I'm missing something?
No, I was just laughing about this upcoming two-witty result.
I wonder who was the loser.
Well, we get to that. Four-wheel drive, I have AE and X-Ray as winners because X-Ray actually had cars in the final.
Yeah.
Loser overall, in my opinion, as a brand, was X-Ray.
Yeah.
No cars in the two-wheel drive final. And, okay, Fenn made a podium, but not what they expected.
Yeah.
And I have my loser overall as a driver, and no offense to him because I like him, is Spencer Rivkin.
Yeah, I would say unfortunately, yes. It's just like I think also there was some more pressure for him because he was probably the first overseas driver to go practice there, I guess. And,
you know what? I actually agree. Sorry, I do agree with you. I would consider Mugen a winner in four-wheel drive too.
And also two-witty. I mean, Burak was second in the B-man, not too bad. He's just not a two-witty driver. So
yes,
I think Mugen is a winner for sure. But yeah, I would like Rivkin, how much time he put into this and how he was just focusing on 10 scale this whole year before this. For sure, yes, he's a loser.
I would say so. He gave up 8 skill races to go do this and fully focus on 10 scale, and he has not had a good 10 scale year. He has no national championships. He hasn't really won any 10 scale races. He doesn't win two-wheel drive here. He doesn't make the final in four-wheel drive. And yeah, I just think it was a big loss for him because he was also one of the favorites going into this, I would say.
Yeah, me too. It's just it's unfortunate. And yeah, sometimes drivers has this kind of downfalls for some time and then they bounce back, and maybe he just needs a vacation.
Maybe. Well, maybe, you know what? I'll never forget what Jason Renault told me one time. He goes, I tell these guys all the time, never give up an opportunity to win a race.
Yeah, exactly.
Schumacher had the most cars in the main. That's a good win. But none of them.
I would say too that Schumacher.
I would say medium.
Is
medium.
Considering that this is not normally the case that Schumacher would have the most cars in the main, it's a win. But that they could have done better for sure. So it's like medium winner.
I would say medium. I would have to agree with you there.
I would say
they had a lot of cars in there.
Medium winner.
I would say they had a lot of good cars in there, but I was expecting one on the podium, if not to win.
Yeah, me too.
I would say Arlowski was also, I hate to say this, a medium loser in the whole event.
Yeah, me too.
Another favorite to do well and just never showed up.
I think he's just burnt out for sure.
Yeah. Who's your biggest good surprise? I'll tell you who my biggest good surprise is. He didn't make the final four-wheel drive, but he has been good all weekend. He was good at the e-buggy worlds. Kauki Kata.
Yeah,
I am
would
a
agree.
fan of him.
Okay,
I am a
okay,
fan of him.
did well for sure.
He is putting Japanese racing back on the map single-handedly.
And he's a nice guy. He's always smiling.
Goebbels, we know you're X-ray for life. Give Fenn time. He's been with X-ray only a year, and he's just had a kid. So here's my thoughts on this. I think so. Ryan Mayfield is what, 38 now, and he won his first and only World Championships back in 2017. So that was what, fucks my math. 8 years ago now. No, hold on. It's 2025. I don't know. My math.
Yeah, so
he was about 30, 31 when he won his first World Championship. And I think Fenn's 28, 29. So he still has time. He still has time.
He still has time. And I mean, when he changed to X-ray, he was fast. I mean, just
he was very fast.
I think the downfall started when he got the kid. So I think that's probably stretching him a bit. So yeah, we'll
adjusting
give him
to
time.
life.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll give him time, you know. And I mean, he will bounce back, like for the next Worlds for sure. It's just, I think he needs to get used to his new life now.
I would say so. Fenn has won more 8-scale races this year than he did last year.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I definitely think who is the most impressive, biggest surprise for you, Pekko?
I would say I have two guys. Okay. I have Daniel and Koki.
Good picks.
Those were the most impressive because Kobevic was the best Schumacher in 4WD, and he was fourth. He was a bit unlucky in the 2WD finals. So he was fourth in 2WD and sixth in four-wheel drive. So I would say not too bad. Because I was thinking that he would be somewhere there, like in the main, but not like on top like that. Because usually Michael is a bit faster than him, but now it was the other way. Like he was way faster than Michael. So I think he did well in this race.
And he had a very good e-buggy Worlds.
Yeah, also.
So I like
it with a good ending for his this year. And I think there will be still carpet champs, I think, for him.
Yeah, he is coming. And he's only 19. I didn't realize he was so young.
Is he only 19?
That's what they kept saying. He could be. I think
he's 1 year younger than me. So I think he's 20.
Okay.
21.
Well, they kept saying 19. I thought he was older than that. So
no, I think he's born in 2004. Look, Aiden tried to do a backflip there. Couldn't really do it. Go back.
We'll get to your questions. If you super chat us, you get your questions answered even faster, Jerry Fisher. Let's see. Where's Aiden?
There. Landed on his roof. Also, Schimmel tried to do it.
I think Schimmel was also another big disappointment at this race.
Yeah. After the practice he had, yes.
Yeah, Schimmel had a very good start to the year.
Yeah,
and he'd be a little bit disappointed as well. But I wanted to redress back to. I would agree with you with Kobevic. Let's talk about Burak for a second, because I think Burak, when he started out a couple of years ago, he wasn't really doing RC full time. He was, but he also was getting his apprenticeship in auto body. Now that he's doing RC full time, I think Burak is a great all-around. He's turning into a good all-around driver. Period.
Yeah.
He's putting in a lot of work. He's showing that he can do things with two-wheel drive. Well, in 10 scale, obviously he'll probably need to improve in two-wheel drive. But a big shout out to him, I would say.
Yeah, done well, for sure. And he has stepped up, I think.
And it's not like it's a lot of people driving that car, right?
Yeah.
And I don't foresee Mugen going out and getting a 10 scale only driver, because that's not going to work.
No.
They wouldn't even get an 8 scale pro driver in the USA. So I doubt they're going to get a 10 scale driver. So he is kind of doing it on a limited team basis. I do think that we'll see more Mugans being sold as an option. But we said this yesterday that they will have to at some point have somebody that's going to represent them in 10 scale and 8 scale, especially in the USA. People in Mugen were saying, we don't need that, but you will at some point. Not saying that Adam Drake isn't doing well, but somebody that's going to go out there and win, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Global says Hunter King because he's a stock racer and only part-time. Give Hunter more practice as well. Well, I give Hunter good props for doing well at this race, but he didn't come close to the A final. And that's just the point. I will give Cole Tollard props because Cole Tollard has a full-time job and does RC part-time and made the A final.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want to give somebody props that deserve props, Cole Tollard is one of them. Speaking of him, there he is. Burak doesn't need a team. He can run the same setup as X-Ray and Schumacher, says Invisible Speed. Janus, but now they need a 10 scale driver since they have a 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive now. Yeah, but Mugen doesn't like to spend money.
Yeah.
Joseph Fisher, thank you for bullying me. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. Now you can ask your questions. So,
question time, dude.
Excuse me?
Question time.
Yeah, question time. If you guys have got questions, let's see how our poll's going. So our poll has 42 votes. Runafalk Fen incident A1 was a straight up hack. Racing incident, rough racing, tension in X-ray pits.
That's for sure.
Definitely some tension in the X-ray pits, I would say.
I wonder how X-Ray gonna work this out. Are they going to pay only half of the travels or full?
No, of course they'll pay for everything.
Yeah, but they didn't make the main in 280.
Let's be honest. X-Ray should have done way better at this race. Should have done way better at this race.
Yeah, they should have.
They have just as many guys they're running X-Ray in Australia that know this track. Ari Bakla, all these guys, just as much as Associated.
Yeah,
they should have done better.
They have a huge team. You saw the picture they posted.
Yeah,
there was plenty of guys.
They should have done a lot better. Joey Fisher, he's asked, now that the Worlds are over, it's the end of the year, what drivers are on the move? I haven't heard anything. I would say Tater. This is what I would do.
I think Tater.
If I'm Mugen, I'm picking up Tater because you could get him cheap.
Yeah.
He can do 8 scale and he could do 10 scale.
I would agree. And maybe someone else.
Yeah, they're not going to pay 2 people. They could get away with paying Tater what they were paying Mayfield, $1,500 a month. They'll probably get him for $1,000.
Yeah,
$1,500 because he's going to do 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and then he could get money from. He runs ProMotion tires. He can get money from electronics. He's still young, living at school and living at home. Sorry, but in my opinion, if I'm Mugen USA, I'm going after Tater.
Yeah,
but is he marketable? That's
agree.
The thing about it. Is he marketable?
I mean, maybe everyone can change. I mean,
I don't know. I think they're good with Burak and Barkan, but more Burak because Barkan isn't going to race that much. But,
yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. So who knows? Who knows? What's up, Weldon? Nick CNC X-Ray's 2-wheel drive implosion is stuff of legend. Needs to be studied for future generations. Oh my goodness. Shadow Spec, not at all. I have no idea what you're doing. I don't know who's on the move this year. I haven't really heard anything.
Can you go back a bit? Can you go back a bit on the video? I saw just Burak doing something.
Okay, let me know.
Incredible. Now, yeah, this lap, look at the corner table. Look, he's coming. I think he was the last car. Look, there's zoom out. Look.
I missed it.
You didn't see it? No, look at the corner table. Whoop.
Where are you talking about?
Corner table in the middle of the track. Is the last car coming in? Not here. Look, now the corner table when they zoom out.
He clipped that pipe and saved it.
That's incredible.
Droid Smith, Brock has the fastest recorded lap this A-main.
Nice.
Cool story, dude. Hot laps don't win races, though. Attention, Raw track owners. IFMAR has declined to host the 2027 10-scale off-road world, which means it's open for bidding. Any track wishing to host the 2027 10-scale world off-roads has 2 weeks to submit. Did that just...
I think it goes back to Asia then. I'm quite sure.
Yeah, was that just an announcement? I haven't checked Facebook.
Yeah, me either. But I think, yeah, hard to say. I'm not 100%
They're
sure.
saying any track wishing to host it. So
yeah, he was saying, but normally it goes back to the block it was. So now at this point it should go back to Asia.
It was just announced by Raw, says Jerry Fisher. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, like it did for
yeah. But I think it will be easy decision if China will apply for this.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because that's what they were saying, that they would apply for the worlds.
They have the money for sure.
Yep. And
they have the money to make it.
The place to hold it. It's quite, I would say, I haven't seen that many places in the US, but it will be hard to race against that for sure.
I think it will come down between those two, USA and China. And I have a feeling, I have a feeling that they will do it. I have a feeling it's going to go to America. What's up, Robbie Espolana? But China has the money, and they'll pump.
Yeah, I don't know. It will be hard to.
Chile is a part of IFMAR. Why not host it there? They had the GT routes, which was poorly attended.
Maybe they are afraid of that. That it will be poorly attended.
IFMAR decided to not hold it at all. Period. I don't think HRCR is going to be around in 2027. Isn't he selling the place and moving it to somewhere else for 8 scale?
But it sucks a bit that they're not holding races in South America. Is it South America?
Well, it's IFMAR is South America, Central America, and places like Israel, Kuwait, all that type of stuff. Places that don't South Africa.
Well, Israel wouldn't be that good at the moment, but South America would be cool to go someday for a race. I mean, it's probably not the safest place to go, but still, it'd be cool.
It's perfectly safe.
Yeah,
like it's just as safe as going anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Except Finland.
Setup question. Pekko, sugar track, semi-oil, wet damp, go for initial grip and deal with it, or go soft overall grip car shock setup for 15 degrees.
I think soft overall grip for Baumann. That will be the best. You will get the most out of it.
People are saying LCRC would be amazing with a 10 scale. Do they have a 10 scale track? I mean, they could obviously make one. Omaha would be a good place for a 10 scale worlds. Omaha and Hoosier would be two great places for 10 scale worlds. Joey Fisher, always so savage. Murillo, family fishing. We have missed your awesome questions. Pekko, was the world's good? Yes, it was. Could it be greater? Heck yes. It could be. Who you gonna ride? Who you gonna get a ride from so you can go to the next 10 scale worlds? You drive for Schumacher.
Yeah, I do. So maybe next time I will be there. This year was just so much 8 scale, so it was basically no point to go for me. So I decided to do these lives with Lefty instead.
Don't whine. You're willing to send someone on a train through Russia. That's because Max doesn't want to fly.
Yeah.
He wants to take the train through Russia, not us.
Yeah. He doesn't want to take the plane.
Thank you, Pete Martinez. We already discussed the Runafolk and whatchamacallit, Fend incident. Let's see what our poll's at. Our poll is at 24% straight up hack, 43% racing incident. Also, what's going to happen when Schumacher comes with the 8 skill? In your Mayako, you're going to have to be just Mayako straight up and be open on 8 scale.
Open on 8 scale?
Yeah.
Or 10 scale, you meant.
10 scale.
No, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what times.
Your stock will probably be very high by that time. Actually, you might as well just keep running Schumacher because you've been running them for so long. You know the cars?
Yeah, it will be next year. It will be 10 years, dude.
Really?
Team. Yeah, factory team, 10 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, some commitment, dude.
What's up, Mugen Sean? How you doing? Yeah, because you ran 8 scale. You didn't run as much 8 scale before. You ran.
Yeah, I started with 10s. Actually, I started with touring car and then went to off-road, 10 scale off-road. Then I did also 5th scale off-road. But yeah, then the 8 scale came later.
How did you get into the 5th scale stuff?
My dad. Through my dad.
Mm.
Actually, that's why I started off-road. So
Robert Coons. What's up, Robert? How was the invitational this past weekend? Pekko, what engine do you run in your nitro buggy?
Now I have been running the Ongaro Edition OS.
Okay. I thought you was an ultimate guy.
I've been running also those, but I for my driving, I prefer the OS, this feeling that Ongaro engine has.
The Parrot should just switch to Mugen altogether and run Mugen 1 8 scale and 1 10 scale. Well, he works for Mayako.
Yep.
He can't do that. He can't do that. JQ would disown him. Schumacher and Mayako is a good fit. Their 8 scale is not on par with Pekko's special needs. Well, they don't really have an 8 scale yet. They don't really have an 8 scale yet. He's joking. He says, you're doing a great job with JQ. Your JQ's handler. Where's JQ? He popped out of her. Usually he's in her being spicy. He needs to complain about me at some point. That he can't come in her without complaining
about me.
He doesn't complain about you all the time too?
Yeah, either way.
JQ is not happy unless he's complaining.
Yeah.
Paul Wing, congrats to all the world's participants. Thank you to all chose J Concepts tires and 2-wheel drive and Arrow. Yeah, you know what? It's also good to see J Concepts go in there, even though they don't like. True. It's good to see. A lot of people will give J Concepts a lot of stick, right? But here's the only tire manufacturer that went there.
Yeah, exactly. But they are doing all the bodies and wings, you know.
Yes.
So they still have something.
Sponsored the event.
Yeah.
Sponsored RC Racing TV stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Had a race going. Has a sponsored race going on in the Pacific Northwest. Had the girls from World Media doing the sponsorship, doing the coverage, doing some coverage at Buggyland. So everybody who gives, obviously, title sponsor of this podcast. So,
yeah, hats off for them, like going there and
stay in your lane. JQ enough. I'm sure he'll have something to complain about. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that tuned into our lives this week. It was a week of lives. I started Monday.
A fun week of lives.
It was. You can see we're kind of low energy today because it's just been constant.
You know, I had like 3 alarms just before the finals. I just woke up for the 5-minute race, and then went back to sleep.
Well, I went to sleep after A2, and then I watched. No,
you went.
I went after A2.
Oh, okay.
And I went sleep and I woke up. I actually just watched A3 prior to coming on here, and it was good. It was good. What was the tire manufacturer percentage for the Hisco Awards for all the races? Very curious being in Australia. Well, it was an open. It was a spec tire.
100%.
Yeah, the only tire that was open was the front tire of two-wheel drive, and most people ran.
I think most people ran J concepts. Yeah.
Jason Lean, a rumor floating around that JQ had an entanglement with a kangaroo, and that's why he didn't go to Worlds. P.S. I started that rumor.
Yeah, I could see that happening. That JQ having a fight with the kangaroo. He's like,
I could see it too.
Be there.
Mike Hansen, the lives have been an awesome way to follow the Worlds besides watching the races. Thank you guys. Also, check out RC Racing TV. They're doing a good job of recapping the Worlds as well. And Paul Winters, also congratulations to Ken S for the double win at Buggyland. Dude, that track was fucking badass.
That was
two badass 8-scale tracks, that and the factory tracks track.
Yeah.
Most of the bodies for the top class were the J Concepts S15, so it was a nice for them. Yeah, absolutely. I would agree. Maurelio, the live shows are epic. I know it isn't easy for you to align schedules with everyone, but the value is off the charts. Thank you. And I think Max and Will Venables are going to do a full recap, which that's going to be 3.5 hours.
That's going to be
Max
5
is going to
hours.
go on so many tangents.
Are you going to join them?
No, I'll be on the road. I was going to suggest you join them.
No. we have had enough recaps here, so I don't have to join that shit chat for 4 hours.
Shit chat. That's exactly, he said a shit chat. I've actually had a lot of fun these last few days. I used to be very uncomfortable doing lives, but now I've gotten used to them because once you mess up, you can't take it back, right? Yeah, and I've messed up quite a lot.
Yeah, you have.
And this is actually a good question. Yokomo. I was thinking about this last night.
I think Off-Road died after Hoodie Arena Euros. That was they had, I think who was this orange wheel guy? What was his name?
Yasuki or something like that.
Sugiura or something like that. He was third in 2WD, and then I think he also made the main in 4WD, and that was their car looked good and everything. But I think it has been downfall ever since.
Yeah, but I think they're coming back.
Cav left and
Mayfield left.
Yeah, Mayfield left, and then they just went downhill. And now the off-road program is completely done, almost. I will say.
But it seems to be coming back because people are racing it. And I was listening to the Australian, New Zealand manager on the interview walkabout. Yeah. He's mostly a touring car guy, and they seem to be coming back, which would be good.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice, and they were doing touring car. So year before, they still had plenty of drivers here in Europe driving EOS and ETS, and now it's only Christopher Krapp, and he's the only guy running Yokomo right now. So maybe they will bounce back at some point.
Isn't there a guy from Singapore running it that's really good too?
No, he changed to X-Ray. Nicholas Lee changed to X-Ray. But I think they are huge in drifting scene.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think they are making the most of the money in that.
So I saw that HBI released a touring car too, and it.
Yeah, I saw
that.
Yeah,
it looks actually really good.
It looks like let's say it looks like a touring car, but it's still a bit RTR kind of.
Thank you, Paul. We appreciate that. We appreciate you. See you at one of these races in the upcoming weeks. Thank you. Jason Lean, do you think Brock becomes up over Orlowski in the Schumacher team pecking order now? No.
I think I think it will be quite 50-50. It's Orlowski will win unless it's a Worlds or something like that.
Well, Orlowski also does all the classes.
Yeah, Orlowski does all the classes, and I think you can really see that he has been done too much racing now.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to Pekko. If Nate Sutherland were have to fight a kangaroo down under cage fighting UFC rules, of course, a 5-round lightweight championship bout, how does it go? Give us your round by round prediction.
I think Nate, he's quite slim guy, but he looks like he could have a good punch in him. So it's 50-50, because the thing is that the kangaroos, they could be huge, like they could be super big. Like if it's a male, it can be a huge, but if it's a bit smaller one, I think it will be 50-50.
Dude, I've never seen a kangaroo in my life.
Yeah, you was there. I was petting one. Yeah. Dude, their feet, they're like there's only one nail and it's super pointy. So when they kick, they'll rip your stomach out. Yeah. Or
do they have claws on their hands too?
Yeah. I think that. I don't know. No, I think that I don't remember.
You know they're marsupials. You know what else is part of the marsupial?
And you know how they attack? They jump and they will stand on their tail.
Really?
Yeah. It's like strong. The tail is super strong.
I bet you they could hit you with the tail too.
No. They will stand on the tail and kick you.
Bauman, enjoyed every live. Save maybe literally my sanity. Thanks, Lefty and Pekko. Time for e-buggy waiting for dance. How's the goal counter? The goal counter, we are one short, but we can always go over. Thank you, Bauman. You always kick off the super chats too.
Yeah, and Bauman asked Pekko, guess 10, 20, 10, 20, 40, 20, 60, 140. So I would answer 20, 40, 20.
I almost forgot to do the drawing. We got to do the drawing.
What?
Let's do that real quick. This is a drawing, e-ticket competition for the Elite RC Productions team. They were at the Adrenaline Invitational this past weekend. And of course, all proceeds go to supporting and subsidizing the Elite RC Productions that you guys see. I almost completely forgot about this. This is for a X-Ray XB8E e-buggy built by this man, Dakota Fenn. I have 76 names here. That's how much it was. I'm going to shuffle it up. Let's shuffle it. And good luck to everybody.
Is my name in there?
No, your name's not in there. Oh, Mitchell Berkey. Why do I feel that this person has won before? I think he's won before.
Well, congrats, dude. You won XB8.
Congratulations. Reach out to the Elite RC Productions Facebook.
Enjoy the expensive spare parts.
Well, I think a lot of people might just leave these on the shelf because they're built by pro guys. Thank you, Lance, for the support. We greatly appreciate it. See you on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, Danny Paz, because you gave me a $2 super chat. Don't worry. You know what? You guys are going to miss the grudge match of forever this coming weekend at Shaw's Truck Nationals. I already have my team ready because Lance and Danny, they plot against me. You know, they have people trying to take me out in practice and qualifying and all this type of stuff. Well, guess what? I have backup this coming weekend. And
you
I
have another left hand.
Huh?
You have another left hand for backup.
Wow. So Danny and I are going to they have a race at this event where two people drive the car too. It's like all these different fun events that they do. It's like it's like a RC festival.
Yeah.
So Danny is going to do throttle and I'm going to do steering. I think
that's good. Yeah. So basically you will have a backup left hand.
Right. But I'm challenging him to an e-truggy race because I think my e-truggy is coming and I think my gas truck is going to be there actually. I have to break in the engine for my gas truck. I have nothing for nitro.
That's cool, dude.
Well, congratulations, Mitchell Berkey. No, not one before, but I talked to you last week. Awesome. Well, congratulations. What are you going to do with your new?
Yeah, congrats. X-ray? Is he going to be with the Fendt body also?
Maybe.
Cool.
Mayfield included one of his bodies.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's broke? My e-truggy's broken already? It hasn't. Is
it a techno? Is it a techno?
It is. It's great too.
How is it broken? Did someone drive over it with a tank or what?
Lance says I might have turned some laps. you know, true story. Lance drove. I don't know whose car he drove a Wicked Weekend, and he broke it like on the first. It was a Kyosho.
Kyosho.
You know that double, and the double in the Wicked Weekend, and he struck the podium. He was like, "Oops." Robert Coons, Lance, Danny, thank you for the awesome coverage at Adrenaline over the weekend. It was a great event. Awesome. It looked good. It looked good over there. I'm not answering that, Joey Fisher. We're staying out of politics. Danny Pass, thank you for what? Thank you for kicking your ass this weekend.
No, he knows that he will beat you.
No. Danny Paz will come up with some excuse like, I have to work. I can't race.
But you know what? You can come up with the excuse. My left hand doesn't work.
It works. It's just very hard. Look, I can only do that much brake. That's why it's hard.
Can you do it like this? Or just like this, like you're doing it? Does this joint move for you?
A little bit.
Okay.
But I can't push back that far. That's as far as I can push back.
Yeah, you should actually run stock because you can go full throttle in that. You know?
Well, if I'm racing Lance, I'm definitely winning. That's not a problem. So? Actually, Danny Paz is not a bad rider.
For sure you are winning if he broke Techno.
He didn't break it. But I do have my Ignite Design RC truck done. My good friend Gene Strout Jr. finished it off for me. You know, also I'm going to get to Hobby Action too.
Hobby Action?
Fine. Yep.
Do what? Masters of the Earth?
Yeah.
You're doing some announcing?
I want to drive somebody's car around the track. I've never driven on clay.
Yeah, really?
All these tracks I've been to, I've never driven on it.
Yeah. But are you going to do the live or what?
Yeah, they're doing it live there.
Okay.
Lan says, I didn't want to tell you, but I broke it. We'll fix it. That's not a problem. I have no parts for it. 0 parts.
What did you break?
I don't know. Lefty, so you have a teammate for the truck trailer race at Shaw's? Yeah, his name Danny Paz. Oh, he's going to be filming it, so he can't do it. I'll find somebody to team up with.
Yagani.
He's not going to be there.
No, he's not going to be there. He only races 2 races in the year. He races Suicide and DNC. That's all.
I am very much looking forward to going to Shaw's. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
You coming to DNC this year?
I would like to, but I don't know if I'm going to. I might save that money and go to Touring Car Worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
in a light pole. Pete is using the emojis in the YouTube chat.
How can you hit the light pole? Was it on like in the middle of the track or like outside of the track?
I don't know. Mitchell says, I've got a car you can run at Hobby Action. Awesome. I want to drive short course. That's what I want to. If anybody has a short course truck that I can race at Hobby Action, let me know. I would love to race it. Short course is fun, dude.
Yeah, it looks fun on clay. Is it two-wheel drive or 4WD?
No, 2-wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
Stephen Bate, when you gonna let me paint your body? Whenever you can, dude. I need to get a body painted up for my gas truck. To be honest, I need to get another one.
You know what you should have?
What should I have?
You should have an antenna, which looks like your left hand, and then it would go like this on the car.
It would be too top.
That would be so amazing. That would be so amazing. Then you can see like, where's Lefty? Oh, Lefty is there.
You and Nagani are obsessed with my left hand, my left arm. That's the only reason Nagani wants me to come to DNC in Silver State, so he could look at my left arm. And then he takes a pen or something and it's like, can you feel that? I'm like, no, I can't feel that, Greg. He goes, so if I lift your, so you can't, like, I'm like, Greg, my arm hasn't changed. And this is when he sees it doing this, like, you're a crane arm. You're a crane arm. So when I look at my watch, it's like this. I'm like, Thank you, Mugen Sean. We greatly appreciate that. Sam Arsenal, the trust at Shaw's is going to jump out on somebody. Trust? What's that? Thank you, Mugen Sean. We appreciate the super chat.
Thank you.
If you guys become a member, you get to use the cool emojis that Pete just used. Thank you to my buddy Weldon Wade for helping me out with that. We even have a lefty one.
Lefty. Is it your left hand?
Oh, do you see what I mean? You're just obsessed with my arm. Obsessed with my arm. I had a lot of fun this weekend, Pekko. Thank you for all your time. I have fun in China because we're probably not going to be on together before that. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry. I'm not going to see you, but hopefully, let me know. Do you guys think I should go to the Touring Car Worlds next year?
Yeah, you should.
I'm talking about the chat. Would you guys watch?
I answered for them. Yeah, you should.
Would you guys watch NNRC coverage if I go to the Touring Car Worlds next year? I need to learn some stuff about touring cars.
You know what? They would buy a touring car after that. They would be like, "Oh, this is cool.
I would like to. I would like to go there. The monster truck race. That's where we're racing, Danny Paz. So the owner of the Sam Noble, her son, has crawler for me, monster truck ready for me, trailer race truck ready for me. It's like, and Danny's gonna be like, I'm gonna have my headband on, and like when marathon runners need water, and like you grab water, and you're like, that's gonna be Danny Paz. This is gonna be my water boy. It's gonna be fun. I'm really looking forward to going to whatchamacallit. Eugen says, yeah, if Lefty's there, I'm watching. So
exactly.
We're gonna try.
You're going.
So definitely 2 worlds I want to go to is the 8 scale Nitro Worlds. There's no way I'm missing that. And I would say the Touring Car Worlds in China. And then maybe a vacation in Philippines afterwards for a week. That would be great. Pekko, let's go to Philippines afterwards. What you say? Not JQ. Well, maybe JQ was in there before.
JQ could come there. But
he knows the area.
The problem is that it's the raining season.
I'm not going for beaches. I'm going for enjoyment. I have enough beaches and stuff here. See, the excuses starting already. The excuses starting already. Oh my gosh, Lance, do you guys go? Are you going to Florida? Then go into? When do you leave for Oklahoma? All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap that up. I just wanted to say congratulations to Brock Champlin and Schumacher on their win in 2-wheel drive. Congratulations to the young man Marcus Kaerup, Team Associated, and everybody on their 4-wheel drive win. Congratulations to the Hills RC Club for putting on an excellent looking Worlds. Congratulations to RC Race Media, J Concepts, Circus RC, Red RC, Action RC, RC Racing TV for all their excellent coverage that it came out of this Worlds. It was great to follow. And thank you once again, Pekko, for all your time. And thank all of you guys out there. Thank you again, Pete. Thank you. Pete is not only a YouTube member, but he has been very generous this week. So thank you very much. I want to thank all of you guys for the support. We can't do this without you. We appreciate it. We're almost at 8,000 subs. Michael Gillette, I have a SCX6 if you want. I have a wedding that weekend. Oof. Are you going to be at Hobby Action? Are you there? I would take it. I'm bringing my radio. Thank you, Robbie Esplana. I'm probably not doing a live. I might do a live when I get to Oklahoma. I actually probably need to do an INS live because that's something else I'm looking forward to. Lutek, truth be told, Mike Pavine, the 48,000 time multiverse champion, aka the GOAT and Alpha Omega of RC, is no longer. It is now Mike Concho. He already won all the world's events. The YouTube chat is so deadly. We can't do this without you guys' support. So thank you, everybody. It's been a fun week of Worlds. I'm going to take a little break from RC for a day or two. Get ready to get to Oklahoma. And we got some good interviews coming out here as well while I'm going. We got So I got an interview with Mark Santamaria. I got an interview with Reno Savoya about the MP11. I have an interview with the gentleman who makes the SOTA shocks inserts. And I have a good interview with Paul Thacker. It's a good chat with him, former freestyle super snowmobile guy who is now an RC racer. Thank you all for the continued support. Did you see IFMAR answer? Yes, about FAMAR, about 10 scale worlds. That is going to be interesting.
That is for sure.
Thank you all for the continued support. Thank you to all the companies that make this possible. They are J Concepts, High Tech RC, Sidewinder Fuel, Latera Racing, Invisible Speed, ML Toys, Side Piece Racing, Dollar Hobbies, Elite RC Productions, Get Shit Done Coffee, Mayako, Techno RC, RC Project. Congratulations, RC Project. Ganas won a lot of races for them this weekend. Beach RC, Racecraft USA, Clinic RC, and Fly Sky. We have links for all of those companies, coupon codes, affiliate links. Please use them. It helps us out. We're going to have to go find sponsors for next year as well. So that's coming to the end of the year. That's always a stressful part of the year for me. And thank you all for the continued support. We love you guys. We had fun. From Pekko and Lefty, we're out. We'll see you guys all on the bounce. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good Monday. We're gone. Bye-bye.